Let's talk about those skills. When we say skills, it usually falls into statistics or programming or things like that. And here's the question I know, Lindsey, you get all the time, I get is, I have to learn one of these first. Which one is best to start with? What is the first thing? If I'm going through a traditional program or something and I can't get all of it, should I learn the math and the stats first before I get into the programming? And what are some of your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are, I certainly think that there is what I would call kind of a core competency of sorts that I think most people identify a data science or a data analyst role as having, right? I see this on blogs all the time. There's just so much content out there about it. So you commonly see things like knowing maybe up to some intermediate SQL, right? Knowing
SQL,
a regression
by the way,
model
is structured query language.
Right.
It is basically a programming language for databases.
Right, exactly. So knowing some basic to intermediate SQL, knowing regression, knowing 2 to 3 machine learning methodologies pretty well, at least to the point where you can quickly implement them, knowing some basics around database design, and maybe that's about it, right? And so you see often these kind of laundry lists of, if you want to be a data scientist, these are the skills you need. Mm-hmm. And then I think where the gap happens is, to your point, Charlie, I don't know exactly what you called it, but maybe skills or intangibles maybe. I think it kind of gives the perception that, if me being a functioning data scientist out in the wild means I build models for companies, period. And we know already that is not the case. And I think that's confusing for a lot of students and a lot of people getting started. Once you've done it and you get the experience, you understand why.